Hi there, beautiful souls. It's Sadhana. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted today to take you through a chakra reading. I am going to use the White Sage Tarot for the chakra reading. And on the table here, I have placed some chakra cards as significator cards, just so we know what we are talking about. For those of you that aren't familiar with this deck, this is, actually I'll show you the guidebook. This is the guidebook. It's called The Seeds of Shakti Oracle. It's by Sharon Basanti. And her deck has, her oracle deck has, besides the chakra cards, it has some moon stage cards as well as some other cards. And we will pull kind of a overall theme card once we're done from her deck. So I'll give you a chance to see some of those cards if you haven't already seen her deck. I'm going to be using the smaller White Sage Oracle. So these are the cards that are the US games that come in a tin. And those will fit nicely on top of the oracle cards here. These are very small oracle cards. They're really nice. They're playing card size, so they fit in a handbag or a pocket. And this new small size of the White Sage Oracle just shuffles so beautifully. So I've already smudged the cards. This reading is for demonstration purposes only, but I think it's always good to kind of have a theme or to have a focus. And it makes sense. We are in almost full moon energy. We're at the Vernal Equinox. So this is a very powerful time of year for, I don't know what, a fresh start, right? It's a really powerful time of year energetically. So what is it that you need to be aware of during this time? If there is a particular chakra that's feeling blocked and you're not aware of it, let that be shown here during this reading. You know, if there's something that you're not aware of, if you are here watching this video, there's probably something in this reading that is just for you, something that you need to hear today. When I teach yoga, when I do readings, chakra readings, when I teach meditation, I always bring into focus the Agnya chakra, the third eye chakra. Really, really important to do a little bit of breath, a little bit of focus on the third eye before you do this kind of reading. And if we have blockage, a card that shows blockage for the third eye, then that's pretty much where I stop and where I stay. If you get a fairly positive, clean and clear card for the third eye, then we can look at the other stuff. But without clarity there, it's really, really hard to see, you know, through some of the murkier, muddier stuff down at the bottom. So just close your eyes and take a few breaths. Be aware of the alignment from your tailbone up your back body. And as you scan your spine, be aware of the natural curves. And also be aware as you scan your spine how you naturally self-correct your posture. When you get to the back of your neck, be aware of your chin. Move your chin down just a little bit. You want to feel a nice long back of the neck, so you're creating a sense of openness and space. Feel the breath in your nose, almost flaring your nostrils, really drinking in the inhale breath, bringing in whatever it is you need to bring in. And then soften your physical body into your exhale. Bring your inner gaze towards your third eye, keeping your eyes closed. And as you do so, do not let your chin drift upward. Feel the breath in your nose. Trace the inhale breath from your nostrils all the way to your third eye center. Exhale down. This reading is for you. This reading is to bring clarity, insight. What is it that you need, what is it that you need to know? What is it that you haven't seen? What is it that you're missing? So that you can bring focus to this and move forward clearer and cleaner with this new season. All right, for clarity and insight. New season. What is it we're missing? What is it we need to know? Okay. All right, root chakra, we have Ace of Cups. Sacral chakra, King of Pentacles. Manipura, solar plexus, we have the Star. These lower chakras look like it's really nice message. Seven of Cups is at the heart. So that's a little bit muddy there. Vishuddhi. That's really interesting that Justice would appear at the throat. Knight of Cups is at the third eye center. And at the crown chakra, we have the Knight of Swords. This is a really beautiful reading. Let's begin with the Knight of Cups at Agnya Chakra, this cute little otter with his hot chocolate. This is, we have to, of course, look at these two cards together because they are talking to each other loud and clear. If you have been considering, if you have been going back and forth about stepping into a new relationship, this definitely speaks to romantic relationship, but it may not be. This might be a relationship that just feels really close to the heart, that feels really special. So it could be, it could even be rekindling an old relationship with a friend you haven't seen for a long time, not necessarily a romantic one, but there's some kind of relationship that you have been playing with in your mind, definitely been playing with. We'll come to these two cards here. But I want you to know that having the Ace of Cups and Muladhara Chakra is like, it's like saying this relationship is safe and this relationship is ripe and ready, and it's a place that you would definitely benefit from entering into at this time. In the Sahasrara Chakra, the crown chakra, you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is like your message from Spirit, your message from your angels, your guides, giving you that go ahead to step forward and to say whatever it is you need to say to bring this relationship into being. Remember, we have to act. The relationship isn't going to come forth if neither of the parties don't say anything or don't do anything. So action is definitely necessary. We need to step forward and be really strong. We have a really strong energy in the Swadhisthana chakra. So this is the chakra of relationships, right? The duality is represented here in Swadhisthana chakra. To have the King of Pentacles here is really, it feels good. This feels safe. It feels steady. This is you've got this beautiful card of hope in Manipura. So there's absolutely no question that this relationship is coming from a very deep and honest place. And it looks like in your heart space, you have been mulling over this back and forth, back and forth. There's been a lot of options and questions. You've been feeling a little confused about this. This is really beautiful. You have a heart ribbon in the heart chakra. Okay, so that feels perfectly right. You have a pink ribbon in the Muladhara chakra. This elephant is going to strengthen this because he is also representative of the root chakra, the Muladhara chakra. Okay, so there's some really, really nice correspondences and energies here. I also wanted to say that I did not lay this spread out in a long column. One, because it's very difficult to film this way, but I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier. If you use significator cards, then it's really easy if you are talking to somebody else and you could put these in a circle, you could put them in any shape, you could put them in a pentagram, you could put them in a hexagram. A hexagram would be a really nice shape, having, yeah, that would be beautiful for this reading too. So having the significator cards gives you that flexibility to put the cards wherever you need to for the convenience of the reading. When you do a chakra reading, it doesn't have to be in a long column. We need to address the Knight of Swords and the throat chakra. So the Knight of Swords is about communication, and it's about stepping forward and actually saying what you need to say so that you can come into this relationship. Both of these cards talk about weighing, about indecision. And it is time for you to step forward and to make that decision to step into this relationship. If you're not ready to do that, then you need to let it go and you need to move on. But if you are ready, then this season, this time right now, the energy of the full moon is like the perfect time for you to do this. Having the Justice card in the throat chakra is really kind of interesting. When you do these readings, please also make sure that you have a look at the relationship between the throat chakra and the Swadhisthana chakra. These are the two water elements. This is where we are birthed into this world. This is where we're birthed into the fifth dimension. And there's always a strong relationship between these two cards. But just let me finish what I was saying here. So the Vishuddhi chakra, the throat chakra, and having this kind of sense of, am I worthy? Did I do enough? Am I deserving of this? These two cards, I just see this speaking to this, right? We have a heart and we have the heart right here. And if this is the throat, this is what needs to be spoken. So you need to speak what's in your heart in order for everything to kind of come into balance, and for this pattern, whatever this pattern was that was keeping you, that was preventing you from making this decision, to come forth so that you can enjoy what looks like a really beautiful potential relationship. I want to keep this video kind of short because this is meant to be a teaching reading, a general reading, and not, it's not for any one specific person. But this relationship is really important. So how are Vishuddhi and Swadhisthana talking to each other? We have the King of Pentacles, very rooted, secure in his materialism, in his, he's been very productive, also a sense of, tremendous sense of family, right? A sense of right relationship. In the Swadhisthana chakra, you really want to see a card of balance, a card of a wellness card, okay? This is the place, remember, this is a place of addictions. This is a place of a lot of tremendously difficult karma. To have this card here is just like a breath of fresh air. So take a big breath in, sigh a big relief, because this is really beautiful. So how is the Justice card and the King of Pentacles related? If you hadn't built this strong foundation, if you hadn't been doing the work that you have been doing with your second chakra, you would not be ready to bring this into balance. So when I see these two cards sitting like this, it's like, I want to say, not congratulations, but, you know, I want to give you a hug. I want you to commend yourself for whatever it is that you have been doing to move through this difficult place. Whatever your challenges are in the sacral chakra, there is something that you have been doing that has provided you a sense of groundedness. And it's really important that you continue to do that, and you continue to feel that strong connection to the earth and that strong sense of balance and even physical weightedness. from that, you have been able to bring this relationship forward. And it's like, this is the impetus that's giving you the strength to make the decision. And then that is moving forward, you know, to give you the confidence to see that yes, indeed, you are fully worthy of moving forward with this relationship. Does that make sense? To have this star card in Manipura chakra at the solar plexus is also another breath of fresh air. Give yourself a break. If you've been really, really hard on yourself, this is time for you to kind of like, you know, go out in the moonlight tonight, go out tomorrow night and just really, I don't know, talk to the universe and just say hi and give yourself a break, because this is your breath of fresh air to step away from your challenges at this time and to really enjoy. This looks like a really beautiful relationship. If you have any questions about anything that I've said, or you would like me to expand on anything that I've said, please leave a comment below and I'll be happy to talk further about any one of these 7 cards with you. Let's just pull an oracle card from Sharon's deck. Seeds of Shakti Oracle. Do you have a final message for this reading in regards to this potential relationship that is definitely coming into, the timing is right for this relationship? And do you have any final words of wisdom? This is such a bright and colorful deck. I'm really enjoying looking at it as I shuffle. Okay. These are the backs of the cards, so some are white and some are black. Okay, so we're going to go here. And the card is Lakshmi. I'm just going to put my glasses on and read you the keyword on the card. You are the alchemist. You create your abundance. Okay. So how does Lakshmi tie this all together? An abundance of love, an abundance of... it's almost like I feel an abundance of freedom for you. And I just would like to read you a little bit, just because I would like to give Sharon some credit for her beautiful cards. I wanted to read you what, just so you can get a flavor for what she says, and then I'll just expand on that briefly. Lakshmi is known as the goddess of purity, light, fertility, generosity, feminine beauty, and abundance, both spiritual and material. She is an ancient symbol of prosperity, as gold coins have been found with her image from the Gupta dynasty that ruled between 320 and 550 AD. In modern India, entrepreneurs and homeowners offer daily prayers to Lakshmi to ensure prosperity. According to ancient scriptures, Lakshmi is the daughter of Bhrigu, one of the great 7 sages. She took refuge in the ocean when the gods were exiled, and was reborn as Lakshmi when Vishnu, her consort, churned the ocean. She takes on a different form to be with Vishnu during one of his incarnations. Lakshmi is a beautiful mother goddess with 4 arms that represent desire, righteousness, wealth, and liberation. Praying to Lakshmi doesn't guarantee abundance, as she doesn't bless those who are greedy or lazy. She only blesses those who support themselves. You are being called to use your gifts from the divine to manifest abundance. You are a powerful alchemist with the ability to turn a piece of coal into a diamond. And the affirmation is, I am an alchemist of my life. Remember that Lakshmi does not only bring blessings of material prosperity, but she brings prosperity in all aspects, abundance in all aspects. She's also the goddess of beauty. So really reflect on the word beauty, because there is something truly beautiful about this relationship that is blossoming. And I encourage you to, to go forward and to enjoy this, and to know that it's just the perfect timing. I send you blessings and much love. Namaste.